Hi guys, it's Steph from Sent from Heaven, and today I am not doing soap again. So, I have got some clamshell little melt container things here, little molds, I guess they are. I have my scales, I have my measuring jugs, and I have my little fragrance or colorant cups, and I have a couple of fragrance oils here, and I'm just going to do some clamshell melts just to show you how easy they are. I did have a look at my new colorants that I bought, and I have just found out that they are soap only. They are not wax suitable, but that's okay. I don't normally color my melts anyway. I know some people do, but I tend to not. I generally don't color my candles or my melts. So I don't actually have any candle colorants or wax colorants anyway. So I have also started on a new wax. So that is in the melter right now. I will go and get a picture of wax, and I will be back and lay all these out. All right. Okay, so I'm back. I've got my wax here. I have my fragrance oils. I should probably show you those. So this one is Christmas themed. You probably can't see it. It's vanilla, spice, and everything. And that one is from Luxury Candle Supplies. And then I have Kakadu Plum, and this one is from Aroma. So I have about 650 mils of wax here. And this wax likes it really hot. So that is currently 103 degrees, 105 degrees actually. No, 102. 102 degrees. So this one generally likes it around 100. So I've got it up nice and high there. I have my scales here. I'm going to put my little cup on there. And because I have 650 mils of wax, I am going to measure, wrong one. I'm going to measure out 65 mils of fragrance oil, and that is because this wax can take a fragrance load of 10%. I will probably not go exactly on 65. I might go a little bit lower just because it can get too strong. So I'll pour that out. We'll see how close we can get. I'm gonna go 58 because my little cup can't hold much more than that, and we're pretty close. So I'm gonna take that, pour it into here. So gonna give that a bit of a stir. Make sure that that fragrance oil is incorporated. So that's mixed up in there. If you were colouring, dye chips are a really good thing to use. I have been told that the wax that I use, because I haven't used this one yet, I have been told it doesn't take colour well. So if you were going to use a colorant, you would probably put in a small amount of dye chips around now. While you're mixing it around while the dye is hot, and it would melt those dye chips, and you would be able to get it to a colour that you want. It would probably be a good idea if you want to keep reusing the dye chips, if you were using like a bigger chip, to put it in before the fragrance. Now I'm just can't see any extra. Sometimes you can see the fragrance oil if it hasn't incorporated. You can see it like moving around in the wax. So I'll just pop that off the side for a minute while I lay out my clamshells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I'll pour these, and then if I have any extra wax, I should be able to put it in there. Ooh, hot. So. Alright, looks like I only had enough for the 7 that I had originally planned to do. Now, I don't know how many people know this, but if you don't, never pour excess wax down the drain. You don't want to go clogging up your drains with wax. Now, I'm just going to move these as gently as I can up the top. Try to free up some of my workspace. Okay, so I am pouring wax everywhere doing this, but I will lay out some new ones and get some extra wax to do the next set. Okay, so I've managed to move a couple. I have my new picture of wax here, and that is at currently 95.9 degrees, so that is pretty good. I have the sugar spice and everything. I'm just going to tear off my scales. This time I got a little bit more wax. I've got about 800 mils of wax there. I am going to have to do a couple of little couple of goes to get enough of this, because I'm going to do just under 80. So that's 61. Pour that in. Again, and then I'm going to go with the 10.8. This is a really strong fragrance oil, and luxury candle supplies generally do recommend about 8%. I am obviously not, I am over 8%, but I think that's pretty good. So I've poured that in there. Put my scales off to the side there, and you can see in the wax, you can see the fragrance oil. It's a little bit of a darker color. It smells like highly of cinnamon. It smells so good. This has got to be probably one of my favorites in my fragrance oils, especially for Christmas. It is very Christmas themed. It smells just so good. So I'm gonna give that a stir up. So obviously, I didn't actually check these fragrance oils for vanillin, because I don't colour my waxes, so it doesn't really have that much of an impact for me, and I mainly only check for soaps because I know that I'm going to be putting colorants in them. I want to know if it's going to impact the colors that I'm trying to get or a pattern that I want to get. I look for acceleration and things like that in soap, but it just doesn't really mean that much to me as far as coming for candles and melts. So yeah, but I cannot describe to you how good this one smells. And I actually looked up if it was skin safe because I was thinking it would smell amazing in a Christmas soap, but unfortunately that one is not skin safe. It's not one that I can do in soap. So I'm gonna have to leave this one for making homes smell amazing for Christmas time rather than making your showers more enjoyable. So I'm just gonna pour these in. I was wondering if I was going to be able to tell the difference when it came to pouring these, but it looks like the sugar spice and everything is a darker color anyway, so I won't have an issue with telling them apart when they finally set. So that is all I have been able to do today. So we've got our sugar spice and everything melts. We have got our Kakadu plum melts up the front here. So that is all for today. That was a fairly short one. I am not doing a soap today because I forgot to order my castor oil. So it should be arriving tomorrow, hopefully, and then I might be able to do something midweek. I'm not promising anything, but possibly soap midweek. But yeah, so here are our melts. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Drop me a comment if you liked it, and I will see you next time.